Good evening, I'm Dania and this is KiniNews. Seputeh DAP Youth filed a police report against Akmal Saleh today. Speaking to reporters after its chief questioned why no one else was being investigated over the halal certification issue.
Seputeh DAP Youth Chief Joel Jalleh has asked the authorities why DAP MP Teresa Kok was the only one being investigated over her remarks on the halal certification issue. He said this in a press conference after lodging a police report against Umno Youth Chief Dr. Muhammad Akmal Saleh.
So kami ingin bertanya, kenapakah Teresa Kok saja yang dipanggil untuk memberi keterangan? Manakala perkara ini dibangkitkan pertama oleh Menteri di Jabatan Perdana Menteri Hal Ehwal Agama iaitu YB Senator Dato' Setia Dato' Haji Muhammad Naim bin Haji Mukhtar. Dia yang keluarkan cadangan tersebut, tetapi dia tak dipanggil disoal oleh polis. Dan juga video yang dikeluarkan oleh Akmal ini yang sangat tak berasas dan telah menimbulkan kesilapan faham di kalangan rakyat Malaysia bersentuh dengan 3A ni, dia pun tidak dipanggil oleh polis. So saya ingin tanya, kenapa dua darjah ini? Kenapa YB Teresa sahaja yang dipanggil oleh polis, tetapi lain yang membangkitkan isu, membesarkan isu ini tidak dipanggil oleh polis?
Joel said Akmal's criticism against Teresa in his video was baseless and misleading, particularly in relation to the 3R issues. He called on the police to investigate and act on Akmal for causing confusion and division among the public. Teresa came under police investigation following her remarks over the proposal to mandate halal certification on restaurants and food companies that do not serve pork and alcohol. Yesterday, she had issued a letter of demand over Akmal's remarks about her regarding the issue and sought 25 million ringgit in damages. In reply to Teresa's legal notice, Akmal said he would face her in court.
PAS Youth held its Muktamar today. In a speech, one of their delegates suggested that the party's youth leaders marry those from different races and cultures to get non-Malay votes.
Kita nak buat ataupun kita cadangkan supaya kepimpinan pemuda ini perlu dipanggil berkahwin rentas kaum. Ataupun rentas budaya. Kan? Kenapa? Kerana bila kita berkahwin merentas kaum ataupun budaya ini, bukan sekadar kita boleh menangkap satu undi, tapi insya-Allah kita akan menangkap 10 bahkan ratusan undi daripada non-Malay ataupun non-Muslim.
The suggestion by Selangor PAS Youth came after the party's Deputy President Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man called for the wing to focus on getting the support of the non-Malays. Earlier, PAS Youth Chief Afnan Hamimi had offered a different suggestion to delegates.
Agenda perpaduan, agenda PAS, agenda Dewan Pemuda PAS. Semua pihak dalam Dewan Pemuda PAS mesti menumpukan usaha bersama menjayakan hala tuju ini. Jika perlu belajar kelas bahasa Mandarin, belajar. Jika perlu cakap Tamil, silakan. Kerana dengan kita mahir bercakap dalam bahasa yang bukan bahasa Melayu, dia boleh menjadi satu alat ataupun menjadi satu mekanisme untuk mendekatkan kita dengan mereka untuk berkomunikasi.
Before we move on, if you like access to news like this and more, consider supporting us and donate to Kinitv by scanning the QR code on the screen. Hanipah Maidin has hit out at the government over the deaf e-hailing driver case. He didn't conceal his frustration and disappointment with the government while commenting on the matter.
Muhammad Hanipah Maidin is livid that there is still no justice in the case of Ong In Kiong, the deaf e-hailing driver who was assaulted by a member of the police. Speaking to Malaysia Kini, he said if he were the Amanah president, which he was not interested in nor qualified for, he would press for an EGM to vote to either stay or leave the unity government. The former Amanah MP added that if he were the Attorney General, which he was not interested in nor qualified for, he would prosecute the alleged perpetrator of the crime without fear and favor. Hanipah said in his view, this is the simplest of cases, with an alleged offender, a confirmed victim, and a clear law. He added that there is a Prime Minister who has been declaring to the entire world the new government would defend and establish the rule of law, and there is an Attorney General who is entrusted to bring the alleged culprit to a court of law. Therefore, he said there should be no need for the Prime Minister to establish a commission of inquiry. He said, what is badly needed is only a political will, period. Hanipah said this in response to one of the 5 demands in the memorandum sent by Lawyers for Liberty and Ong to the Prime Minister's office last week.
When asked for comments on Hanipah's remarks, Muhammad Sabu dodged the question, saying it had already been answered by the Amanah Secretary General.
Amanah President Muhammad Sabu has dodged questions about a party colleague calling out the government over its inaction on the assault case of deaf e-hailing driver Ong In Keong. This comes after Amanah Supreme Council member Muhammad Hanipah Maidin said that if he were party president, he would call for an extraordinary general meeting to review the party stand in the coalition government.
Dato' Sri, komen politik sikit berhubung dengan OKU yang tak dapat, OKU yang diserang pengiring DMK tak dapat keadilan. Sebagai Presiden Amanah.
Komen hari ni dululah. Faham, kita nak tunggu mahal lah minggu ni.
Sebab YB Hanipah cakap kalau dia Presiden dia akan keluar timbang keluar kerajaan.
Tiap Agung dah jawab, saya serah kepada jawapan itu je lah.
Terima kasih.
Earlier, Amanah Secretary General Muhammad Faiz Fadzil said that Hanipah's comments did not represent the party's stance on the matter. In a statement on Facebook, Faiz said he believed that the authorities would handle the case fairly.
Yusuf Rother has been charged with trafficking drugs. He was accused of committing the offence on September 6th.
Muhammad Yusuf Rother was charged before the Kuala Lumpur Magistrates Court today with drug trafficking. He is facing a criminal charge of trafficking 305 grams of cannabis. The former research assistant to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim was accused of committing the offence around 10:15 a.m. on September 6. He faces a maximum penalty of life in prison and 12 strokes of the cane. Yusuf's plea was not recorded before the court today, as the case would later be transferred to the High Court, where his plea will be taken. Yusuf has an ongoing civil action before the Kuala Lumpur High Court over an allegation that Anwar sexually assaulted him at the PKR President's office in October 2018. The former research assistant came into the limelight on December 1st, 2019, during a press conference where he revealed his statutory declaration containing the sexual assault claim. Anwar had previously rubbished the allegation as being false and fabricated.
Hot FM was in the headlines again today, with Azwan Ali calling on them to apologise to the Prime Minister. He also called out Khairi Jamaluddin over the issue.
Azwan Ali has urged popular radio station Hot FM to apologise to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. This was after 2 of its hosts were seen laughing at former Minister Khairi Jamaluddin after he appeared to mock Anwar on air. In a post on X, Azwan said it was improper for radio hosts to make fun of the nation's leader. He said even he was not a fan of Anwar, but he had never criticized the leader during a live show. He added that what made him angry was that there were only reports that they had deleted the video. Azwan said they should just come forward and apologize live on air. He also took Khairi to task, telling the former Umno leader that his social standing does not give him the leeway to behave rudely. 2 days ago, Hot FM came under fire after it appeared as if Khairi had mocked Anwar by emulating a line the Prime Minister often used to make promises before winning the last general election.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Danya. Thanks for watching.